Welcome back students to the part 3. In this, let us discuss about the kinematics of rotation about a fixed axis, dynamics of rotational motion about a fixed axis, and work done by a torque. So we have studied the 3 equations of motion in translational motion. That is, V is equivalent to V naught plus AT, x is equivalent to x naught plus v naught t plus half at square, and v square is equivalent to v0 square plus 2ax. The respective equations in rotational motion are omega is equivalent to omega 0 plus alpha t, theta is equivalent to theta 0 plus omega 0 t plus half alpha t square, and omega square is equivalent to omega 0 square plus 2 alpha into theta minus theta naught. Here initial velocity v naught is replaced by omega naught, final velocity v is replaced by omega, acceleration a by alpha, angular displacement x minus x0 by theta minus theta 0. So these are the respective equations in rotational motion. Now let us study about the dynamics of rotational motion about a fixed axis. In the case of a fixed axis, only those components of torques which are along the direction of the fixed axis need to be considered, because the component of torque perpendicular to the axis of rotation will tend to turn the axis from its position. It will not contribute to rotation. And we need to consider only those forces that lie in the planes perpendicular to the axis. Forces which are parallel to the axis will give torques perpendicular to the axis, which will not help in rotation. And we need to consider only those components of the position vectors which are perpendicular to the axis. Components of position vectors along the axis will result in torques perpendicular to the axis. Now let us learn about the work done by the torque. In linear motion, we have studied a small work done dw is equivalent to F into dx. Likewise, in the case of rotational motion, the work done by a torque tau is given by dw is equivalent to tau into d theta, where d theta is a small angle through which the object turns. So we can write dw is equivalent to tau d theta. The power in the case of rotational motion is given by dw by dt, that is rate of doing work, which is d by dt of tau d theta. That is, d theta by dt can be replaced by omega. So power is equivalent to tau into omega, where tau is the torque and omega is the linear velocity. This is analogous to the equation P is equivalent to Fv in linear motion. In linear motion, kinetic energy K is given by half mv square. Replacing mass m with its analogous term moment of inertia I and linear velocity v by omega, we get kinetic energy is equivalent to half I omega square. Now, if we are calculating the rate of increase of kinetic energy, that is d by dt of half I omega square, we get I omega into d omega by dt. We know d omega by dt is equivalent to alpha, the angular acceleration. And rate of increase of kinetic energy is equivalent to rate of doing work, which is equivalent to power. So we can equate I omega alpha is equivalent to tau omega. Cancelling omega on both sides, we get tau is equivalent to I alpha. This is analogous to the equation F is equivalent to ma in linear motion. Now let us consider a comparison between linear motion and rotational motion. In linear motion, position is x, while in angular motion it is theta. Velocity is v, while it is omega in rotational motion. Acceleration a, in rotational motion it is alpha, angular acceleration. Equations of motions, v equivalent to v0 plus at, analogous equation is omega is equivalent to omega 0 plus alpha t. X is equivalent to v0 t plus half at square. Analogous equation is theta is equivalent to omega 0 t plus half alpha t square. V square is equivalent to v0 square plus 2ax. Analogous equation is omega square is equivalent to omega 0 square plus 2 alpha theta. Mass m is replaced by moment of inertia I. F is equivalent to ma, that is Newton's second law. Analogous equation is tau is equivalent to I alpha. Momentum P is equivalent to mv. Angular momentum L is equivalent to I omega. Work is force into distance, while in rotational motion it is torque into angular displacement. Kinetic energy is half mv square. In rotational motion it is half I omega square. Power in linear motion is force into velocity, while in rotational motion it is torque into angular velocity. Hope you might have got an idea about the dynamics of motion. Thank you, dears.